Aaron, let me tell you, this tier list that I found is thick. I'm low key looking for one without as many. What up, zombie? You got time today? Well, I got time too. Let's get into it then. In 20 seconds. Three-headed Hydreigon. Clap it up for yourselves! Oh, wait. Clap it up for yourselves! We made it to the stream! We got right now. Hold on. Boom. That should be better. I don't have any of my... Oh, I should use my green screen, actually. Hold on. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Y'all keep... Here's another song. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. What? You don't hear nothing? Hold on. That's the oddest thing. Huh. It shows that it's making... I guess it's not synced up. Wait, do you hear this? Do you hear the claps? Something's not synced right. Where did it go? I think I know what it is. I think I know, and I gotta put the filter. I gotta put the filter on the camera. Where's my face cam? No. We just need to do this. Go to filter, edit. Boom, bam. And now we just need to slide it this way a little more. Okay. Boom. And now nobody's the wiser. Nobody's the wiser now. What was I doing? Okay, why is this not working? That's the question. Because it's on default. Why is it on default? Okay, pause for a second. Hold on. How about now? How about now? That had to have done something, right? Tell me you hit him claps. Tell me you hit him claps. I'm not crazy. Okay, it was on mute output. I'm so stupid. I was testing stuff off stream yesterday. I left it on mute output so I could hear it, and it showed up here, but nobody else could hear anything. Y'all didn't hear none of that. It was just blank for y'all. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, so on monitor and output, so it's fine now. All right, so here's what we're doing. We got this. So this isn't the thick list that I was telling you. Actually, is it? No. This isn't the thick list that I was telling you about. This is the Shikai, Bankai, and Zanpakuto, which was like 30 or something. Let me show you the one I was looking at originally. This bad boy. Is it this one? No, it was like 130. This one here, 130. It included resurrecciones. This list was thick as hell. And I was like, I don't know if I got time to go through 130. All Bankais are B tiers. Death and B's. Yeah, we ain't taking advice from no hater. So, I'm using the 97 joint. Just because we don't need the add-on cars in here. We don't need add-on cars in here. Alright, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the team. The goal is we're going to rank all of these because I had a discussion with my brother yesterday about the worst Bankais in Bleach. And I was like, you know what? Our lists differ drastically. I think Komamura has absolutely the worst Bankai. And second to that would be Ikaku. But Komamura, it just makes him bigger, but it also makes him a bigger target and he gets hurt more. So, yeah, I think his was the dumbest one. I had different opinions on some of the best, so did he. And then we got into Shikai's. Because everybody with a sucky Bankai usually has a good Shikai. So I just thought, let's see what Tearmaker has. And they got a pretty decent list. I don't know what half of these people do. I'm going to be honest with you. Like this person, Arozome Shigure, I got to look up her Shikai. I have no idea what that is. Aragome. Arozome. Okay. Arozome. What's her last name? Shigure. Has the ability to absorb the Ryatsu of a Zanpakuto, Keto spells, or even Quincy, so she just nullifies the power. She's from, I remember the filler she was from, because they had the dude who built like the huge tower off of her. I didn't watch that filler, and I don't remember, this dude. I don't remember her abilities. And we're just talking about Shikai. Release command is Rain Without End, or Rain Down in English. It resembles a black broadsword. Okay, Shikai special ability. The ability to absorb stuff and subsuming anything classified as Ryatsu or used as a primary component. Once absorbs a power, it becomes hers to use against her opponents as she chooses. Oh, okay, so they give us an example here. He used Hyoden Maru. She absorbed it. So it's Magic Cylinder. Her power is Magic Cylinder. If y'all play Yu-Gi-Oh, y'all know. Her power is Magic Cylinder. I'm actually not too mad at that. If I'm being 100% honest, I'm not too mad at a Magic Cylinder. Ooh, can I get rid of this? Hell yes. The problem is, your opponent has to shoot some form of Ryatsu out at you. So that's like a one-stop shop. Once I know you're just going to absorb it, I'm just going to slash you with my sword. I don't need to shoot out magic anymore. I'm going to put that at a C. Because it's a one-stop shop. If she can one-shot somebody with that, beautiful. But once you show the power, that's it. Jesse, what are you doing? What's up? What are we ranking? All Bleach, Shikai, Bankai, and Zanpakuto spirits. All of the above. And we're starting off with this chick who's going to be in the C category. Konjiki Ashizogi Jiza, which is Mayuri's Bankai. Now, I'm going to look it up again to see exactly what it does because I know it messes with poison, but off rip, I want to give it an A just because I'm not going to lie to y'all. Mayuri is one of my favorite characters. I love Mayuri. Konjiki Ashizogi. And it's Shikai and Bankai. So this is the Bankai version. The creature breathes a poisonous derivative of his blood, which is lethal to anyone who breathes it, aside from Mayuri and Nemu. The poison spreads throughout an area of about 200 meters. And it's almost impossible to avoid, but it is possible to avoid. The poison is very potent. The dude in this clip, his body starts to break down, as you can see. Mayuri can change the composition, so it's just a poison. Retractable blades, and he can self-destruct. Modified. Oh, the modified joint go crazy. Purple skinned baby dressed in a golden loincloth. Modified when fighting, He had his modified absorb, create Nashizogi that had nerves on the surface of his body, which caused the intense pain simply by coming into contact with the air and ground. Oh, that's hot. Yeah, I'm keeping him at A, even though he messed with his own. He messed with his own Bankai, so I don't know how fair that is. But again, the poison alone, it's kind of fire. Are you gonna fight while holding your eyes? Somebody convinced me not to put it at B, actually. It's a big worm that spews poison and retractable blades. Nah, this will cover 1,000 Year too. We got some 1,000 Year blow people in here. I think we do. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Because you see grown Hitsugaya. I could have swore Ink Dude was in here. This is the no, that's a visor dude. This is Unohana. We got both the head captain versions. Yeah. This should be 1,000 Year Blood War. Oh, maybe it's not. I don't see Ink Dude. I don't see any of the Royal Squadrons. Oh no, they're holding the Royal Squad. All of them would have been Big Worm. We don't gotta pause that. All of them would have been in the A or S. I bet you the 130 has it. Damn, the 130 has it. It's so much in this one. It's just so much in this one. Where's Eisen at? There's my man. You know what? Let's run this one. They got so many different Hitsugayas, though. Is it crazy that I know these backgrounds are from Bleach Brave Soul? Mr. Bleach, what is on your sword hilt? Bleach, all Bankai, anime, manga, novel. This can't be all of them. I already refuse to believe that's all of them. Is it really only 34? Wow, that might really be it. Okay, no, go back to this. I like this one more. We will do just the whole series throughout the whole series. So we could do post Thousand Year Blood War. This one has multiple hits. I hate when they do multiple hits. Okay. Now I don't know which one I want to do. We'll run it there. We'll run it there. Pretend for whatever version you're looking at, the most that it could do. Imagine it at its pinnacle of power. So I would actually put this at a C now that I look at it. Because then we have Golden Loincloth, which I would put at a B. Yeah, that's how I feel. So are you getting the bundle Switch at launch? I don't know if I want to get the bundle. Because I'm definitely going to get a physical copy of Mario Kart. So I don't think I want to get the bundle because then I'm just paying for the game twice. Well, this is the same-ish, ain't it? We gotta do 130. We just gotta do 130. Y'all got time? I got time. We gotta do 130. So starting off, we have Zangetsu. This is the time skip version of Ichigo at the end, which isn't really shown. So I'm not gonna hold Ichigo. Wait, are you gonna pay that? Yeah, I'm gonna pay the extra 40. I got it. I'm a big collector. I'm a big collector of things that I enjoy. I will pay the extra 40 to have it physical, because in 50 years I want to have it on my shelf and just be like, that's Mario Kart World. A lot of people don't have that. They only made a limited quantity because they knew it was only going to sell a certain number with the price tag, but I got one of them. So yes, I will get the physical. I don't like buying stuff digital. If I can avoid digital, I avoid digital. This is Tensazan Getsu versus Walsh, which was at the end of the 1,000 Year Blood War. If you read the manga, it hasn't happened in the anime. Country, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the team. Do you actually enjoy Mario Kart? I do. That's why I might play Mario Kart if we have time when I'm done ranking all of this stuff. Here's the thing with this Tensazan Getsu. We didn't really get to see it. Like, he did it and Walsh just kind of broke it. I'm going to put it at a C. Because we didn't really get to see it. We know it's supposed to be strong. I'll put it at a B. Nah, C. This Zangetsu was dope. This was when he broke his original joint. He came back against the Quincy's and he was low-key stunting on people with his twin swords. I'm putting him at a B. I'm putting him at a B because he was stunting on people. For the pure stunt alone, he got to go to B. Tensazan Getsu, the Fullbring Saga. I can't express to you how much the Fullbring Saga did not need to exist. And what's worse is I feel with the Fullbring filler, that was supposed to be Chad's time to shine. Like, oh, humans with powers to compete with Soul Reapers. Chad is a member. He did nothing. Bro brought zero to the table in what was supposed to be his series. I shall be in the shadows until Mario Kart. If we play Mario Kart. There's a big F there. This ranking might take me a while. There's a big F on Mario Kart. You liked Fullbring? They did nothing. It was just like, oh, Mugetsu. Ichigo doesn't have any soul powers after Aizen. That's supposed to be the end. Then they're like, oh, we're humans. We can give you your powers back. Here you go, Ichigo. Surprise, we're going to steal your powers from you, though. Aaron, what would you rank Fullbring Tensazan Getsu? I'm curious where you would put them. S, A, B, C, or not sure. The fact that they don't have a D, E, or F is insane to me. Off the strength of me just not liking it, I'm leaning towards C. But I'm willing to be swayed by you. Hasi, heard. It could go behind Tensazan Getsu, the future Tensazan Getsu. Well, if this is a high C, I gotta put this at a B. I gotta move this up if that's a high C. Fullbring Zangetsu, also C. Tensazan Getsu Falls. This was his original Tensazan Getsu. The first time he used Bankai. I actually really liked I actually really like it. He turns into a speedster. Black blade, gown changes. He's a speedster. I kind of like. I think it's an A class. I think used by the right people, that's kind of a dope ability. Tensei Zangetsu, I wasn't mad at it. I have his sword somewhere. Ever since we redid the floors in here, I lost all my blades. They're downstairs somewhere. I think Tensei Zangetsu's an A. I'm biased. Now his first Zangetsu, all it did was give him the joint. What's that joint called? Oh, he spams it. What's the move? What's his energy? What's his energy shot called that he be spamming? I'm blanking. You ever notice how people hate on things until they watch it? Every arc is mid, just saying. Someone who will never watch. I don't, well, I guess I do. I don't hate on One Piece. I'm just a realist about One Piece. What is that? What is his move called? Getsuga Tensho. Thank you, yes. All his Zangetsu Shikai did was give him Getsuga Tensho. No, I think you nailed it. This is gonna go the lowest of C. As we keep going, this will be at the lowest of C's. Oh, the dude with the ink. Shirafude Ichimonji. I know what his Bankai does. I don't know what his Shikai does. If his Shikai does the same ability, then yeah, he's going high. Ink manipulation, of course. Shikai. Its release command is blacken. Paint it black. Upon release, the brush transforms into a form of a somewhat short glaive, with the top portion taken. Okay, we just need the ability. Whenever he, what the fuck? No, go back. Spam. Okay. Whenever he swings his blade, it releases ink. Anything that this ink covers loses its name and its power. Its power is the power of black. Every time Ichibei releases Ichimonji, all of the color black from all beings, dead or alive, becomes its power. Absorption immunity, the power summoned by that can be stolen. Ooh. But it cannot be wielded by the assailant or used against Ichibei because he controls all of the color black in the universe. This dude is so dope. I don't know how he got hoed. The power of plot hold this man. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. Oh, and he has this. Yeah, nah, he's going S. He's going S. The power of black. He's going S. Both of his joints go S. The power of bad writing, that's a fact. This was his bring forth massive amount of blackness from easy S to easy. There's no way he should ever lose anything. This was his Bankai. Surround and fills a cup before drinking a cup. After chanting incantation, Ichibei creates a large mausoleum with a fence in front and on top of shattered gravestones out of the blackness. This technique takes away all of the darkness in his opponent, including their flesh, blood, and bones, until nothing is left. Their destruction is so absolute that they will not even reincarnate. Come on, guys. What are we talking about? Oh, wait. This is his Bankai. Okay, I was wrong. This is still part of his Shikai? I think that's a lie. Okay, but whatever. Uniquely, Ichibei activates his Bankai by calling out Shinichi instead of Bankai. As Ichimonji was the first Zanpakuto to take on an evolved form before the term Bankai existed upon activation, what's the ability? He can give and change the name of targets who have been struck by the ink. Oh yeah, that's why I turned him into an ant. His opponent becomes as weak and powerless as an ant. Yeah, both easy S's. I feel like all of the Royal Squadron should be S's. Shigarami. I feel like all the Royal Squad should be easy S's. I could be wrong, so we'll look up the abilities, but just in case. I feel like they should all be S's, though. Oh, yeah, it becomes the needle. This is like the dresser, the tailor person. Befitting its appearance as a sewing needle. Yeah. Senjumaru can, for instance, weave long tapestries that fall down and enclose a space, producing extremely realistic backdrops. We don't care about that. By wielding Shigarami to discreetly modify the clothing worn by opponents, so fast that they do not notice it occurring, subsequently deal fatal injuries to them, adding spikes beneath the foe's attack. I'm not gonna lie, this might be an A. It don't sound too good. This might be an A. I mean, it did block all of Uryu's arrows, but this might just be an A. At least Shikai. Shikai might just be an A. It just shows. Shikai, I'm gonna put at an A. Bankai, I think I agree with you. Crossing of Sada's Gate allows Senjumaru to manipulate the space enclosed by her Bankai with her clothwork, literally weaving and sealing victims' fates within. Her weavings are uniquely patterned to embody different power designs to counter the characteristics of her opponents. Senjumaru can adjust the number of weavings to match the amount of enemies she is facing, changing the name and abilities of Shire no Rokoshiki, Yukimo no Hata, accordingly. When Uryu Ishii broke out of his seal, Senjumaru created new pattern clothes with a hollow design that unleashed the creatures onto the Quincy. Yeah, no, S for sure. S for sure. This is the medic dude. He might get hoed. Kenpika, he might get hoed. I don't remember what he did besides splash hot water. Whoops. Zanfa, oh, stop it. Flash of illuminating heavens. Upon release, the blade of Kenpika glows brightly. Kirinji uses the light from the blade that Kenpika radiates to momentarily blind his enemies. It also seems to give him an increase in striking power. Hold. He's hoed. You know why he's hoed? Because there's another person during the Bounce Saga that had a Shikai very similar to this, but it put everything in white. It made everything white to the point that you couldn't see it. It was like, think of Tosen's Bankai, but as a Shikai, and instead of black, it's all white and just blinded. This doesn't impress me. It's Tien's joint solar flare. He just does Tien's solar flare, but even worse, it's only from his blade. He's hoed. He's hoed to see. He's hoed to see. Low level C at that, bro. Low level C at that. Look at that. What? That's not to say he's not nice. His power is just butt booty. And his Bankai wasn't revealed. Genji can only use his Bankai when the Blood Oath seal has been lifted. And I guess it never got lifted. Okay. How do they have her unnamed? What? Oh, I gotta find her name. She makes food. All Bleach Royal Guards. Yep. Hikifune, Kiryu. Shikai takes the form of a large two-handed Wokchon with an oversized head. Are they trying to hold her by not telling me what it does? And I'm on the same page. They don't tell me what it does. Hold on. Kiryu. Come on, AI. Infuse food with Ryetsu, creating dishes that enhance physical and spiritual powers. Ultimate support. She's ultimate support. I'm actually not too mad at that, though. I will put her above him. She's also a Shunpo expert. So she fast. Okay. I'm still not going to make her Bankai higher than what I got. She's a C for sure. Saya Fush. Oh, I know him. I don't think he has a Bankai or Shikai, but his blade was tough. He's going A actually. He's going above cloth work. I'm putting him above Ichigo. Yeah, he's high A. He's high A for sure. That man had a sword that couldn't even be put in the sheath because it was so sharp. Come on, do we even need the Zanka no Tanji? Yeah. You go right behind Ichimonji. You're goated to be head captain. My head captain. Even Ryujin Jaka, even in the Shikai, still S tier. Still, he reigned over Soul Society for like 1,000 years, not even using his Bankai. That's crazy. Ryujin Jaka, just a Shikai alone, put the fear in everybody's heart. Stop playing with the original head commander. Katen Kyokotu Karamatsu Shinju. It's dangerous to use around people. It's complicated to understand. But it is super deadly. Gotta go A. I would also... I don't know if I want to put it... I don't know if I want to put a Shikai at an A. Oh, this is Zanpakuto Spear. I don't know if I want to put it at an A. Turn children's games into reality. And he has a whole bunch of different stuff. Shinsui's Bankai forces him and his opponent to act out the roles of a tragic play based on the story of a double of two lovers. Each of the Bankai's 4 techniques represents the act of in the overarching narrative. Yeah. His Bankai tough. His Shikai, I don't like it. I don't like it as much. Very situational. The fact that it's a kid's game, and I don't know if he can necessarily control which kid's game it is. I think his swords dictate what kid's game it is. I gotta go B. For him. Lightning, bro. Lightning. He got hold big time. Koko Gonryo. He got hold with his opponent, though. Do they not have my boy? Gonryo Maru. Let me just do his name. I like the fact that I like his story. The reason he never used his Bankai was because he was saving it for a fight against the head commander, the head captain, but he had so much respect that he just never wanted to fight him again and never used it. They hold him, though. He really should have been a captain. He was for sure captain level. It's Pierce. In its Shikai, it transforms into a rapier. The blade of Gil is strong enough to impale a younger Welsh. Man, it don't control lightning in its Shikai. I feel like it should still control some lightning in its Shikai form. Chojuro raises his Zanpakuto above his head. Bankai. Okay, what's the ability? Can exert a very powerful Yetsu that is capable of affecting the weather in a similar way that Toshiro Hitsuga's Yoremaru can. Though its power is geared toward thunder and lightning, which we know. By moving the blade alongside with the lightning pillars, Chojuro can infuse the sword with immense... Look at how tough he is! Look at how tough he is! What are we talking about? Look at how tough this is! Oh my gosh. His Shikai is hold, though. Yeah, no, his Shikai, it just turns into a rapier. It don't say nothing else. Bankai. It don't say nothing. It's just, yeah, he's holding on that, but it affects weather. Anything that can affect weather is OP, in my humble opinion. I think it like Storm and Iceman and stuff. If you can affect the weather, you top tier. We're not even gonna look her up. Oh, Jakuho Raikkoben. A big old a holified version. She never got hollow powers. But either way, what's crazy is Soy Phone. Let's look her up. Her Bankai is actually worse than her Shikai. This is one of the few people who have a better Shikai. There's another person who has a way better Shikai, and it is Shinji. Shinji has a way better Shikai as well. Look at how huge that is. There's no way you can move effectively. And she low key, once she was like beaten down and worn down, she needed her lieutenant to like brace her so that she could fire that missile off. And it didn't even finish Baragon. Granted, he's an OP character too, so we can't be too mad at that. Very mid. Artillery shot, launches a missile to its base. First raise arm, aim. Yeah, no. She can go. Her Bankai is cheeks. Both of these can go high C. Now, Suzumi Baichi, I'm not gonna lie, S. Her Shikai, S. It leaves marks all over your body, and if she pokes you in the same spot twice, it's an automatic death seal. Automatic. Double strike finisher. Stab the enemy. It doesn't create a deep wound, but it leaves a butterfly shape. All she got to do is poke you in the same spot. And guess what she is? An assassin. A top tier assassin. She can easily find that. She can easily find that spot twice. You see what happened in here? Homie just evaporated. Are these on backwards? No, this one right. Yeah, that's for sure. I gotta drop her. I look at everybody else in the S. She don't belong here. She don't belong here. She's an A. She's an A. He just has a chain ball. See? Gin Ichimaru. His joint's going high A. His joint's going high A. Because it contains a little poison piece that he can leave with you. Gin's shoots out super fast, lightning speed. Can leave a little poison piece in you that'll just corrode you from the inside out. The only thing that does hold Bankai is this exact first sentence. His abilities are the same as his Shikai. Force, cutting speed, cutting power, length, and speed are vastly amplified to the point where Gin is capable swiftly cutting an entire town in half with a single slash, as shown here. Kurose, God-killing spear. Its ability to turn into dust for just a second. When it expands and contracts, there's a deadly poison inside the blade that dissolves and breaks down cells. He can leave a sliver of his Zanpakuto in an opponent when he retracts it, allowing him to kill the opponent. I didn't know he had multiple techniques, though. Adopting a stance when he firmly grips it with both hands. Oh, he's just moving around. He's just moving around. He's just moving around. Yeah, no. He just moves it around. Okay. For sure, A. And what's crazy, his Shikai is also an A. I'm gonna put his Shikai behind Thunder. I'm gonna put his Shikai behind Thunder Cage though. Oh no, above Tensuzan Getsu. Above Tensuzan Getsu, behind Thunder Cage though. Who is this? Oh, this is the Maestro, the Hollow Maestro. I like him personally. I like him personally. We can discuss that one. And this is his Bankai, I believe. No, this is his Bankai. Kinshara Budodan. Cast illusions that, in Rose's words, capture the target's heart. While the illusions are trickery, as long as the target hears the music and their heart is deceived, the illusion remains in whatever that word is. Powerful enough to cause physical. It's a genjutsu. It's Sasuke. It's Itachi Tsukiyomi. He puts you in a Tsukiyomi. His illusions can even make an opponent stop breathing. Which is why I don't get why he was fighting, what's that dude name? Victory Master or something like that. Why would you tell your opponent, like, yo, you hear this music, you're trapped? That was such a dumb decision. What your move can do. His Shikai ability is kind of ass, though. When the flower at the end of Rose Whips attaches itself to an enemy, Rose taps the whip with his fingers, causing it to glow and make a sound like a strum guitar soundtrack. Yeah, his Shikai is boo-boo. His Shikai boo-boo. But his Bankai, for sure. For sure. He would have won. He told homie and homie broke his eardrums. Like, did you not think somebody would just stop listening to music? I mean, against cannon fodder, it's solid. As I look at it, this gotta go up. This gotta go up. Yeah, these can all stay here. I almost want to drag him down, but he cool. I'm gonna let him make it. Wabisuke. So if y'all that don't know Wabisuke, this is the lieutenant. Every time he strikes or his sword gets struck, it doubles the weight. And I don't get how this is going up to A. Above you. I low key, I put it above Tensei. And this is as high as it can go. Imagine your weight, you're fighting somebody, sling. Your weight is getting doubled every time you hit. I don't see, that is such an OP power. I don't see why he doesn't just immediately start tapping people and just win every fight. He don't even have to go on the offensive. If he just defends like 5 times, slink. If he just defends 5 times, that person just quintupled their weight. If they were 200 pounds, they're not 1,000 pounds. They're not moving like that. And the reason why it's shaped like this is he did this in the game, and I don't know if he did this in the show once. But pretty much, he made somebody so heavy that all they could do was kneel. And so while they're kneeling, he goes behind them, wraps that around the neck, and then just pulls up on his blade, and it just, pow, beheads him. Executioner style. Real guillotine-like. I love him. He doesn't use his powers well. He don't use his powers well. That's the problem. If you rank Gurren Lagann characters, I can, Jesse. The problem is, I don't remember, besides like the main 5, I don't remember. I remember Simone, Kamina, chick with the huge sniper, the alien dude that they kept fighting, the princess that ran away, I think. That's really all I can remember. He did it to the Anaka. That's why I remember it so well. Yes. He don't use his powers well. He should, even with just that Shikai, he should be at a captain level. He has arguably, no, I think there's like 3 Shikais I put above his. But his Shikai is top tier. Minazuki Bankai. Okay, let's start off. Her Shikai. It ain't for me. It ain't for me. But maybe I just don't understand it. Maybe I just don't understand it. But the Shikai seems completely different from the Bankai. But I guess that's normal for things. You'd say A tier. Its release command. Oh, wait, where's it going? Its release command in the process of transformation is unknown. A giant green one-eyed manta ray. The ability to heal. When wounded, individuals are placed within its mouth. They are swallowed and stored inside its stomach. The stomach acids act as strong healing medicines and ointments, which gradually soak over the wounded, curing injuries. It can carry at least 6 people within its stomach. At Unana's command, it can regurgitate the people out of its mouth. You putting that at an A? You think the healing goes to an A? It has to eat you first. the Shikai has to eat you first, which means you got to be a willing participant. It don't do no offense. Okay, I'm thinking in terms of battle. Let me get out of battle. The ability itself. Eats you, coats you. And if we look at all the other A's. I would go high B. You're saying A? It eats you, it coats you, it heals you. It doesn't say how quickly it heals. I think that's my problem. I don't know how fast acting is this. It does say strong healing medicines. You know, I will concede. I will go A. I will even go up here. I won't put it above Tensu. I can't put it above Tensu. But you know what? The more I look at this, the more I want to drop them. Because he don't really have an ability. He's just a nice swordsman with a nice sword. I'm going to drop him. He's just a nice swordsman with a nice sword. It ain't no ability. Bankai. The blood-like liquid unleashed by Minazuki can be manipulated for offense, defensive. Swinging a sword, Unohana can send forth slashing waves of liquid to attack her enemy at range, even in rapid succession, and can seamlessly switch between super long range and direct melee attacks. By rapidly swinging her sword in all directions, Unohana can create a loose sphere of small liquid blades around herself to fend off enemy attacks. Additionally, Unohana can use Minazuki to rapidly heal any injury she sustains without requiring Kaido. I think they mean Kido, maybe? The blood-like liquid seemingly serves as a catalyst for such a healing effect. Vin, what's going on, my dog? If we putting that, we gotta put this above. I would actually put this high A. I would actually argue that this is S. Because it's offensive and defensive, and it heals. What the hell did I do to you? You've come from my soul. That's a crazy sentence to say. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the team. I would argue the Bankai is an A because it's an all-around Bankai. She can heal, she can defend herself, and she can attack like crazy. And the fact that it seemed like she could just keep doing it is insane. I still don't fully understand how, well, she let Kenpachi beat her. It's not that Kenpachi beat her. She let Kenpachi win to get Kenpachi back to top tier. Can't be mad at that. You know what? He has to go not shown. Because he don't show abilities. He has to go not shown. You said that's all. Okay. Itagun, I don't think she did anything. I think all she did was Kido. Its Shikai command is run. When its Shikai is activated, two small blades protrude from the hilt at 45-degree angle. Ability is unknown. Yeah. That looks soft. That looks soft and weak. The fact that the command is run disgusts me too. Makes it seem like it's going to be a cowardly Zanpakuto. But frozen snow. So maybe it's got something to do with ice. Deep blue handle. I'm thinking it's similar to a snowflake. It's biting Rukia. She biting Rukia. But not shown. Not shown is appropriate. I've seen Hisag. Oh, this is homie. This is homie, right? This is the little medic dude. Not you. Hisago Maru. This is the medic dude, right? He just gets a big blast. Yeah, that's him. Yeah. When the gauge is full, Hisago Maru automatically initiates its Shikai and transforms into Akihiro Hisago Maru. In this form, it takes the shape of a scalpel. OP in the games, but probably... What does it do in the games? Nothing? Or it's just strong? It doesn't give us the abilities, it just transforms. Unlike a common Zanpakuto, it does not inflict damage when the blade hits the target, but rather it heals wounds. I remember that. He literally can't fight. He can just heal people. So off the strength, it's the fact that his blade heals. I like it more than almost everything here. I would put him here. That's useful in a different kind of way. Like if you're fighting and you get cut up here and your homie's just like, "Wow, you're fine. Get back on the field." I think that's useful. I would actually argue. I would argue because healing is so necessary, and the fact that it could like auto heal and then it gets when it goes full. I'm sure this form does something good, but I would argue it's a B. I would actually argue it's a B. It's a blade that heals, and for a medic, you can't get better than that. Kyokusu we get to, we don't even gotta look this up. This is a question is it better than everything black? I think so. Is it better than Ichimonji? I think so. He literally holds Soul Society by himself, really. He had the power to hold Soul Society by himself. But Ichimonji can turn you into something powerless. He controls literally all the color of black. Perfect Hypnosis too. It's too good in all situations. I gotta put it there. It can be used covertly. It can be used offensively. Yeah. Now here it is. This is my man. I gotta let y'all see before I tell y'all where it's gonna go. My man Shinji. He's one of the few people who his Shikai is way better than his Bankai. So his Shikai's ability, it releases an odor, right? That's why he spins it. He gets the odor around you, and it inverts your senses. Up is down, left is right. Everything you're seeing is backwards. So what you're seeing is left is actually right, and when you move your body, you're trying to move your body right. You need to move your body left. It's crazy the way it overloads your senses. But his Bankai, however, let's see. Does it show us a picture? No, don't go. Kubo hated all the Vizards. The Vizards literally had like no chance to shine ever. Their whole thing, they were building up strength to fight Aizen, and when they met Aizen, all of them hold to oblivion. Then they got reinstated in Soul Society, went to fight the Quincy's, all of them hold to oblivion. Except, Shinji did his thing. He held off a whole army by himself. Everybody else, hold to oblivion. Yes, okay, here it is. So pretty much his Bankai, he shells himself up, and everything in a range, everybody you see automatically becomes an enemy. That's why he can't use this around allies. Cause see, they start hitting each other. They all perceive each other as enemies now. Wide area Bankai that targets opponents and allies alike, no discrimination. The mist it generates inverts perception of all enemies and allies within the vicinity. Shinji himself being the sole person unaffected. Everyone mistakes allies for enemies. That's his Bankai so whack. His Shikai, S tier. Better than that. Better than Ryujin Jaka, honestly, but it stops here. It's so good at disorienting, but his Bankai, yuck. It's so situational because in a 1v1 you can't use it. You have to be fighting multiple enemies. Tobiyumi shoots a big fireball. You go down here. I low-key don't even like you more than the flail. Now here's the tricky thing with Byakuya. First of all, they have 4 different versions. This is personal belief. I'm gonna look up his power suit just to make sure. His Shikai is better than his Bankai to me. Because I think his Bankai, you like Momo, she just shoots a fireball. It's just a big fire. She also is one of the few characters that every chance she gets, she's hoed. Like, she ain't never been a difference maker. She's always been a trouble starter to me. This version of him goes crazy. This version of Byakuya goes crazy, actually. I think Byakuya's Shikai is top tier. But his Bankai is just like more. And I think that's stupid. Every time I see Momo, she's always getting stabbed up. I feel like all my memories of Momo in the anime is just her getting stabbed up. Aizen gonna stab her up. Hitsugaya gonna stab her up. The Quincy's gonna stab her up. Like, she's just gonna get stabbed up. She gonna get a fireball off. Like, she gonna use her Shikai and try. but she gonna get stabbed up right after. Shikai. The blade of the sealed Zanpakuto separates into 1,000 tiny, slender blades. They fly from the handle, leaving the latter in Byakuya's hand. The blades are okay. By swinging the handle, we know what he can do. Controls the scatter blades. Excellent. Bankai. In its elementary form, it is an astronomically larger and more potent version of the Shikai. Whack. I hate that. I hate that it's not that much different. Whack. He has different techniques he can use, though. After his training with the Royal Guard, being instantaneously submerged by a wave upon its activation was enough to severely damage and put out of action Robert and his Volstein. That's why we put his 1,000-year Blood Wolf form in an A, because he gets mad stronger. Technique creates a massive spherical formation with the millions of blades fully enclosing the opponent. They swirl around like a cloud from every possible angle, leaving no blind spot, no possibility of escape. The blades then fly at the enemy in unison. The whole sphere proceeds to collapse on itself, wiping out any individual except Ichigo, because Ichigo just fought it all off. Gokei. Is Gokei one of those forms? No. It represents the true form. It requires Byakuya's blood to be activated. It unites the millions into 1,000 glowing swords. These swords enclose Byakuya and his foe. We know what it does. It abandons defense, focuses entirely on offense. Visually menacing, these swords are generally not meant for a simultaneous attack. Byakuya typically makes use of Senki when he has sworn to cut down his enemy. So this is for a 1v1. This is for 1v1. I hate it. The sword loses its form, so it's just an arena for 1v1. Okay, hate it. Can't stand it. Which form? Where's that form at? It's not even here. Hakuteken. White Imperial Sword. Technique condenses each and every one of the Senki swords into a single potent one, proportionally increasing the latter's offensive power upon activation. The spiritual pressure released is colossal. The overflowing spiritual energy... I thought I missed something. Okay. The overflowing spiritual energy subsequently takes the form of a large, pristine white wings, as well as a grand vertical halo. Prior to his training at the Soul King Palace, it could inflict aggravated injuries to a single blood Ichigo who has similar releases. Yeah, I hate it. I hate all of his Bankai forms. I'm not gonna lie. But this version I'll go high B. This joint I'm going high C. The fact that it's just a Shikai but bigger is insane. The Senbon Zakura has a Shikai. Thousands of blades, he swings it around, all those blades just go flying. I think that's so dope. Him and Rangiku, because she has the Ash Cat, I think they have some top tier Shikais. But I could be influenced to drop him to an A. I could see him potentially going down to an A, but I think the lowest of an S tier is acceptable for Shikai form. Yeah. Oh, this is where my bias kicks in. Renji's actually my favorite character. Hitsugaya, in all honesty, Hitsugaya is my second favorite. No, Uryu's actually my first. Ishida's my first. I always forget him, even though he's my favorite. Ishida's my first. Renji's my second. Hitsugaya is my third favorite character. And I liked Renji's original Bankai. Renji's a fraud. How dare you? What do you mean? Renji is one of the few Soul Reapers that's about that action. He gonna fight on every set. Every crisis that they've had, guess who was there to defend? Renji. All these captains was sitting back, chilling, waiting for a call. Renji's on the front lines every time. Fighting. He always fighting people above his pay grade. He had no business fighting the Windbound dude. He had no business fighting Byakuya. He had no business fighting any of the people he were fighting. When he did fight people on his pay grade, he demolished the Black Boots, the Dirty Boots lady from Fullbring, smacked her out of here. Smacked piss out of her. He did lose to Ichigo when Ichigo didn't know what a Shikai was. That's unacceptable. But when he fights people on his level, smacks fire out their mouth. He just always... He's like Vegeta. Like, you know they're not weak, but they just fighting opponents that are too strong. Like, Vegeta also loses damn near every fight he's in. He got off on Android 19. The little white joint, he got off on Android 19. But because he loses every fight, are we pissed at Vegeta? Like, Renji catches so much hate, but he's just the Vegeta of Bleach. And I don't think people can recognize that. He's just the Vegeta of Bleach. That's literally all it is. I really like his original Bankai. I'm willing to put it high B, honestly. Only because it does get broken a lot, but even when it gets broken, he pieces it together for like that final attack. It's got the beam. I like the way like the ape skin cloaks his shoulders. His real Bankai is of course a lot stronger. Yeah, we'll go right here. Boom. Right there's appropriate. Right there's appropriate. His Shikai. It extendo bleeds. Extendo bleed. I think right here. Actually, no. Go under. Go under. No, because we're thinking utility. Yeah, no, yeah. High C for him. Komamura's ass, bro. Let me tell you right now, Komamura's ass. Hate his Bankai. Hate his Bankai. Hate his Bankai. What's up, Tim? Can't stand this man's Bankai. Shikai Commander's Roar. Tengen creates various phantom body parts. Has an armored giant to copy whatever body part Komamura moves. For a good example, he swings his sword. His Shikai's cool. Okay, you see, now that's hot. Komamura, absolutely a fraud. Easily the worst captain in history. Easily the worst captain. Hands down the worst captain, bro. I would put his Shikai as nice because it only does body parts, which means it's there, it disappears, it won't get hurt. Jamal said we need to lock in and get the Grandmaster. The whole thing is about to reset, Tim. All the rankings are about to reset anyways. It don't even matter. I would put his joint the lowest of B. No, for sure he's the weakest captain. I can't think of a captain weaker than Komamura. Komamura, who did Komamura fight during the Soul Society invasion? Did Komamura get bodied by Chad? He got bodied by Kenpachi. He got bodied by all of the... Literally everybody you can put a versus on for him, he gets bodied by. He gets bodied by everybody he's fought. He needed help against Tosin. He needed help. This man ain't winning no fights. When Emma dropped, next season when Emma dropped, yeah, ain't that soon? That seems soonish. The whole thing gonna reset. I mean, you gotta lock in, Tim. I'm Diamond 3, soon to be Diamond 2. I can make, I'm gonna be honest, if I don't play with you and Charles, I would have been Grandmaster. All them times I played with y'all and we went on those losing streaks, y'all was hoeing me. If I'm solo queuing, and solo queuing is actually a lot easier too, so Jamal has a slight advantage. Solo queuing is easier than team queuing, so if he was the team queue with us, he probably wouldn't be a Grandmaster. But if all I did was solo queue, I'd be there. I'm sure you could be there too. In the filler arc, he tied with Soy Phone. That ain't impressive either. Soy Phone is the second wackest captain. Komamura is the wackest. Soy Phone is second wackest. Mainly because of her Bankai. Her Shikai is mad nice. But her Bankai, hoes. You plat 1, that's not impressive, Tim. I'm Diamond 3, soon to be Diamond 2. You gotta get in this Diamond lifestyle. Okay, his Bankai ability, a giant copy. Its strength is proportionally far greater than that of Komamura due to its size. It is strong enough to take a released Onankar's point blank zero. That's not saying a lot. Despite its enormous size, the giant is also deceptively fast, and it instantly copies all of Komamura movements. But it also takes the damage. See, they don't tell you the downside. It also takes all the damage Komamura takes. If you damage the giant, you damage Komamura. Not too much on Soiful. I just call it like I see it. I can't lie. Now, this version of Komamura was legit. This version of Komamura deserved to be a captain, but not the dog version. When the armor is removed, exposing the body of nothing but Pirietsu. Since its armor is its life, by shedding the armor, it's casting life aside. When Komamura uses this technique, his Bankai brings forth the giant as usual. The difference is large code wrapped around. Yeah. No, that version of it is cool. Only because he also is like, he can't die in this mode. So once his like Rietsu is drained, then he dies out. But until that, I would put that low A. And that, but this form is a surefire kill. Like, you're gonna die and your opponent's gonna die. But yeah, easily the wackest captain. If there was lower than C, I would put it lower than C. Can we call him a fraud too? Like, I think I need to increase this a little more. Can we call this dude a fraud too? All his joint does is shoot like fireballs down. The fact that he made captain, did we even get to see his Bankai? Tengu Maru. How is my headset still dying? Not that I need to hear anything. We're not doing nothing I need to hear yet. Is it charging now? Hold on, let me charge up my headphones. Love Aikawa, there we go. Again, every visor got hoed. Fire blowing gavel. Kubo be trying to give everyone a fight. Love swings Tengumaru up and it ignites itself in flames. He then points it downwards and a huge fireball fires from the tip, where upon making contact with the target, the fire explodes outwards for great distance. He's Momo. Just as whack as Momo. His just turns into like a home run bat, but it's just as whack as Momo. Respectfully, of course. What fight did he? Nothing. None of the visors win fights. Well, no, the win dude, the dude with the dagger, he won his fight when he went to fight a random no-name Otankar. He fought one of the Otankar protectors and saved Hisagi, the dude with the band-aid. But besides no-name cannon fodder, none of the Visored crew win any important fights. I mean, Big Homie helped Soifon beat Baragon, but that's it. I mean, Grimjaw didn't go into his resurrection form, so I can't count that. If Grimjaw would have went into his resurrection, he probably would have got it on with Shinji. Probably would have got it on with Shinji for sure. But Shinji also didn't use the Shikai, so they weren't fighting to like really hurt each other. Grimjaw wasn't even supposed to be attacking Ichigo like that. So I'm not giving Shinji that as much as I want to. And Shinji's one of my favorite characters. Shinji's top 5 in Bleach for me, as far as favorite characters go. I can't. The whole Visor squad, they all suck. Every single one of them. He sucks. This dude sucks too. They couldn't even bother to give him a name. He going down here. Who is this? Who is this? This dude, he's Komomora's lieutenant. I can go. He does become a captain. At the end of the Bleach series, he does become a captain. This is him, Iba. In a Shikai, Iba Zanpakuto extends into a Falcon, or a large balded scimitar with a pick like a protrusion. Doesn't, so yeah, we don't know what his power does. And I have no idea who this is. If y'all know, let me know, and I'll look the person up. But for now, not shown. Oh wait, Bleach Shikigami powers. No, I said Shikigami on purpose. Kamigetsu. No results. This is a fanfic. Bleach Kamigetsu. Bro, we don't know who this is. We don't know who this is, so they're going here. He don't use his power. This is the gigantic gatekeeper that Ichigo bodied. Sun Zakiga. Yeah, this is the giant gatekeeper from like season 2. Flap away. Spread your wing. It turns... Oh, wait. This is kind of cool. This is giving Magneto. Jiroba can control the movement of the flying blades with his mind. According to him, prior to his fight with Uryu, no one he had faced had ever lived after seeing the blades due to their great speed, allowing them to move faster than the eye can see. This is hilarious how cannon fodder he is, but this makes it sound like he's top tier. If the blades of Sunu are destroyed, Jiroba can summon more by sheathing and drawing his sword. That's whack. He's got to sheath it, draw it to summon more. That takes too much time in the heat of battle. Yeah, this is a C tier. Yeah, for sure. The fact that season 2 Uryu can bang with you, bro. But I do like it more than that. I do like it more than that. I do like it more than these. I like it more than that. I like it more than that. It's going to climb. It's going to climb. It stops right here. What happens when you die in Soul Society? Your soul is evaporated at that point. There's no trace of you. I like his more than Tensei Zangetsu False. Put Ichigo down here. Ichigo is low-key the gatekeeper. If you make it past Ichigo, you have an interesting ability. If you don't make it past Ichigo, you whack. So everybody down here, whack. And I'm not talking about their strength, because clearly the Royal Guards are strong, but their abilities, whack. Oh, this joint, it's just she's another visor, and she just gets a pole arm. Haguro Tombo. Her joint's whack, too. Haguro. Unleashes multiple piercing attacks against an enemy. Again, every visor, bro. Every single visor. You can't name... Well, Shinji's cool, but Besides Shinji, they all kind of just blow. You're not making it past Ichigo. Better? No, you're worse. You're worse than literally all of them. Honestly, this is worse than those two as well. Get this fireball down here. You can be with your... I feel like they're sisters. For some reason, I feel like they're sisters. Ichigo's Bankai is practically his normal fit. It's easier to draw. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Love your Bankai. Just a rapier, we can't do much with that. I thought this was Chad. Unnamed. I don't know you, so you're gonna stay down here. Hozon. Who's Hozon? Yeah, I think a homie with the daggers. I think he's one of my favorites. His Shikai is for sure gonna make it to a B for me. His Bankai might also be a B. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to you. He might be a B all around. Hozon Kenbu. It don't give me no information on him. Fall Mount. Okay, let's look at this picture real quick. He's facing Chad with one arm. And this means he lost. He's whack. He's whack. Let's put him at not shown. Swiftly swings his Zanpakuto around his entire body without cutting himself. The speed of this technique makes it difficult for an adversary to get close to him, so he's just swinging his sword. The technique being impenetrable, it is far from so. This Chad claimed his technique was full of openings. Yeah, no. He's just swinging his sword. We gotta put that dude at not shown. That can't be his ability. Tosen, hello. This is his Shikai ability. I need to look up exactly what it does. I know it tosses out those rings, but I'm not entirely sure what the rings do. Oh, my bad, Death and Bees. I have not been looking at the chat that shows you too. You got the bot, so... There was a bot? I didn't even see. Good job. Appreciate you, my dog. Ichigo gets all these forms you'll see once and never again. Aizen broke Ichigo's theme music. Let's not forget that. Powers in a Shikai projects a high-pitched tone over a wide area, overloading the hearing of anyone in range and knocking them unconscious. Okay, no, we're looking at this version. That's actually, the first ability is actually really tough. It knocks you unconscious, then he can just whoosh, when you're unconscious. That's actually really tough. I don't get why he doesn't use that more often. The second movement, a technique which changes into its Benihiko form, vibrates momentarily, and after Tosen moves the blade around him in a semicircle, a trail appears following the sword's path. The trail turns into hundreds of blades, which rain down on his opponent. Oh, that's the joint where it's like... I remember that. Where did I put Tosen? I don't think either one of those abilities were listed here. Benihiko? No. Ena Koraga. That's not listed here. Well, we're going to trust that it's just the Shikai form. It's tough. It's tough, y'all. It's tough. They have so many different eyes and Suzumushis in here. Okay, his resurrection form. I don't think they have his Bankai. Oh, his Bankai is Enakorogo. So his Bankai was this one, which is a lie, but okay. S for sure. Not better than Captain. Actually, you know, Captain Commander cloaks himself in the flames as hot as the sun. It's not better than that. It's actually not. Maintains its form of regular katana, though without a small ring. He holds it up. The dome creates a vacuum that nullifies the senses of spiritual energy. Yeah, sight, sound, sense. Theoretically, he should have won against Kenpachi. If he would have just beheaded Kenpachi before Kenpachi got adapted to the darkness, it would have been fine. Does Renji have other techniques besides his Bankai? Yeah, he has the Shikai. His Shikai, where it turns into the... Let me show you. I rated the Shikai relatively high. I think I put it at a B. I know I didn't put it at no. No, I put it at C, didn't I? Yeah. Zabimaru, it turns into the segmented blade. The parts can split and fly separately and attack the target. Like, Renji had a... Stop playing Renji. Renji is the Vegeta of Bleach. He's strong, but he just keeps fighting stronger opponents, and it makes him look weak. But nobody treats Vegeta like he's a Renji, and all Vegeta does is lose. But we know Vegeta's nice. We should know Renji's nice. He's just fighting the wrong people. Yeah, nah, Tosen's is A for sure. It gets rid of sight, scent, and sound. So if you use it and then you just one-tap somebody, it's hard to get around that. For sure, Nate. I'm actually putting that above Gin. Yeah. I like him being at the head of A. Now, this joint, Suzumushi, I'm not feeling Suzumushi that much. Oh, wait, no, that's the joint where it cries. High-pitched tone over a wide area knocks you unconscious. It's a B. This is a B. This is the highest form of a B, honestly. But with that being said, now that I see this... Nah, that stays. No, these can stay. That's the highest form of a B. I don't think his Resurrection was good. Tosen begins to release by holding his Zanpakuto upside down. Turn him into this big nasty bug. Immense strength, high speed regeneration. Yeah, no, that's whack. He can stay here. Yeah, that was whack. They really hold. Here we go. My man making B in both categories. He's gonna be right here. Right here. I like his regular more. Tachikaze. Let's look into it. I've looked him up a bunch of times. He also made it on some of my series of people who got hold. So the Shikai just turns into the knife instead of the blade. Air currents swirl around Kensei before enveloping Tachikaze, which transforms into a combat knife. He can use it to manipulate wind and energy. The true power of Tachikaze lies in its ability to cause the path of its slashes to explode, as you can see here. Air blades. By slashing at the air, Kensei can release multiple blades of wind, which cut enemies from a distance, before exploding and causing devastating damage. He should just use this. His Bankai sucks. He never needs to use his Bankai. He needs to stick with this. And he also has a bomb thrust. Kensei charges it, takes the shape of a glowing orb, which he fires as an energy blast with extreme force. He needs to always keep his Shikai, never use his Bankai, because it just turns into knuckles, into dagger knuckles, and they all hit you with explosions, and the longer he holds the punch against you, the more explosions generate in your body. Forces all of his Shikai forms destructive power into knuckle blades. His punch releases immense explosive force on impact. This explosive force continues to assault the opponent endlessly as long as the fist remains in contact with his opponent. He can change it from knuckle blades to brass knuckles or spike gauntlets. Yeah. The Bankai sucks. The Bankai blows. I would actually take the Bankai all the way down to last, honestly. His Shikai stuff. His Bankai might... I'm not gonna lie. he might be seeing it up. Bro might. How do you go from a dope Shikai to a whack Bankai? The Bankai limits him. It went from, oh, wind blades, explosive blast, to I gotta get in close. I gotta touch you. What? They hold all the visors. And it hurt me the most because upon a first appearance, I thought he was going to be the dopest character of all of them. He had a certain swagger about him. And they just let me down. His character was just hold left and right. Damn, we got so much to do. What's his name? Hisagi? I know what his Bankai does. It's pretty much like we're forced into a life-draining contest. Whoever's life drains first loses. But just to be sure, goes on Pakto. A physical technique that Hisagi can use by throwing the chain of Kasehine around the neck of his opponent. From here, he can pull the chain hanging the opponent in front. Yeah. Bankai not revealed. Well, it is revealed in the light novel. It is revealed in the light novel. So I will go Fushi no Koji. I will look it up for y'all. Was it Koji or Kojo? Okay. It's like the ultimate draw, honestly. Extends the life preservation of Kasashine's chains to any opponent Hisagi chooses, connecting both fighters with the length of a chain around their necks. Any injury either combatant sustains will be instantly healed at the cost of their combined Ryetsu, effectively equalizing the battlefield and allowing Hisagi to fight an opponent as powerful as Hikeone Ubagino. Whack. Can we say whack on 3? 1, 2, 3. Whack. If you're fighting somebody you know you can't beat, sure. But honestly, whack. It's whack. So is your Shikai. I'm not gonna cap. You can go right above him. Whack. You know what? I feel bad having you all the way down here. Put her at the bottom. And she's worse than you. She's arguably the worst. Yeah. Both his joints suck to me. Hitsugaya. We all know what Daigyoto and Hidemaru can do. It's incomplete, but it's better than a lot of the other people. It has the tower joints that can freeze you. Yeah. I'm putting him above Shinsui. I want to move you up. Not gonna lie, I want to move you down. I think you go up above. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's about right for him. Hidemaru, which is just an ice dragon, you're a C, but how good of a C are you? Above Renji, above him, you don't top these guys. You don't top them. You don't top them. Now, grown up Daigyoden, S for sure. You beating Senbone, you beating them, you beating them, you beating them, you beating him. Low key. Yeah. Because grown up, and imagine the powers he's using, because that's temporary, but imagine him in that form where he sustains it. Yeah. He S for sure. Hollowified is just as whack as his regular. Well, no. I would say Hollowified, I'd put him higher than Soifon, but not better than Timon's Akira Kageyoshi. That's kind of where I'm leaning. That's where I'm leaning towards. You run Penny and Emma. I'm gonna try Emma. I don't think I'll run Emma though in Marvel Rivals. Ooh, Ichigo's daddy in Getsu, which is fire. The sword does not change shape, but its blade is sheathed in flame. There's a lot of Soul Reapers who use fire. When wounded, Ishin can take his blood and spit it onto his sword, releasing a large amount of fire from the sword that slams into his opponent. This attack had enough power to blow up White's arm. Ugh. Ugh. The blade becomes sheathed in flames, which engulf the sword's tassels, creating long tailing strings. This visual is fire. This visual is fire. Ishin can do Getsuga Tensho, which is the real Getsuga Tensho, because we know Ichigo never should have had it. Yeah, nah. He's going B. Looks alone already put it at B. You go above them. I'm putting you above them. I think you stop here. But it is just a flaming sword. How far can a flaming sword take you? No. He's good right there. Hineko! Before I put her in A where I think she belongs, let's just Rangiku. Let's just be reminded why I believe she goes to A. All the ash that surrounds her opponent might as well be your sword. It's very similar to Senbon's Aqua. It's just ash instead. With a flick of the hilt, Rangiku can cut anywhere the ash has landed on. Though in its form it takes on, it looks like scattered ash. Each particle is a tiny blade. Rangiku controls the ash to attack from any direction as soon as she moves the hilt, ultimately enveloping and tearing up the enemy. She has 2 attacks. Rangiku can create an enveloping cloud, or she can create a multi-layer wall of ash. She uses this technique to aid her captain in stabilizing, blah, blah, blah. So it's defensive. I believe, and I could be talked out of this, but I believe the Ash Cat is A. And I would argue... Actually, it will go B. Wait, where is Senbon Sakura, the first? Is it S? I would argue it's an S class ability. Now, I'm not saying Rangiku is S. I'm saying the ability of Ash Cat, the power that its description is S. I'm lying to myself. It's for sure an A. I would put it above Wabisuke. Above doubling weight. Because it's a less powerful Senbon Sakura. But it's so versatile. Attack, defense, party tricks. It's so versatile. How could you not put that at an A? She just uses it bad. Like, she's not trying to be a top tier Soul Reaper. Like, I don't imagine. She don't really be training. I feel like she just be goofing off with Hitsugaya. Matter of fact, she was the lieutenant for Ichigo's dad, while Hitsugaya was just a 3rd seat. And Hitsugaya worked hard and became captain while she just stayed complacent. If she really worked hard at it, she would be a top tier Soul Reaper. Rangiku just don't work for it, bro. But that's not... You can't hold the power because of the user. Who is this? It looked like Kenpachi, but you not named, so I'm gonna put you there. Is it just the power to cut anything? Those are right. I don't under Kenpachi. What does his fully do? Oh, what the weaknesses? If Zaraki's Bankai releases more power than his body can handle, his body will start breaking under the pressure, as demonstrated with his right arm. Yep. Berserker state. While Zaraki uses his Bankai, he becomes a mindless berserker that is unable to differentiate between friend and foe, fights with no regard for his own well-being. After cutting Gerard in half, he attempted to attack Hitsugaya and Byakuya without any warning. The scumbag, the hoer himself. He does get, okay, drink Nozerashi, become strong. I would put it about here. Yeah, I put it at a B. You on both platforms? Shout out Death and Bees doing double work. Right. Y'all should be able to hear that. I can't. I forgot my headset died out, so I can't hear anything, but I'm clapping for you. Read Monsters We Make. I'm gonna read it after this stream. I keep saying that every stream, but for real this time, I'm gonna crack it open and at least finish chapter 1 after this stream. This was a former Kenpachi. Uzakuro. He's still alive, I believe. The next two are former Kenpachis that I've read about from Bleach Brave Souls, the game. Shikai. The Shikai does not possess an ability of its own. It is instead entirely dependent upon the Bankai. However, once returns to a Shikai form, all the Reishi... so we don't care because all it is, it's just the Bankai. We're just reading the Bankai. Ashizero can sense everything that happens in the space he's fused with. Oh, yeah, because this is... I remember, I read about this. He can become literally all of Soul Society. He can be everywhere at once. He becomes omnipotent if he wants to. The power of his Bankai is to fuse with all of his surroundings and to control it. This is a power that extends to everything, even the air and the ground. According to Yororichi, his inner world is constantly fused with the outside world. He's used this power to fuse his own being with various portions of Serate, which makes Serate itself a mere extension of his being, allows him to perceive everything that goes on within that area, whether they be living or non-living, organic or inorganic. Likewise, he can merge two or more substances together as well, not just physical, but anything mental and spiritual are also subject to influence. He can sense everything that happens in his space. After being in prison, Asahiro was already merged with the whole soul Serate. He retained this ability and could hear, sense, and watch everything that happened inside Serate. He was already aware of Ichigo, the insurrection of Aizen. He knew about Yumachika's Shikai. Using the same ability allows him to outmaneuver Aizen's Kyoka Suigetsu, though this feat itself took him 2 days. One of his Bankai's ultimate techniques forcibly merges with a victim's body and destroys it from the inside. By targeting Kuro Arashiki's heart and surrounding muscles, he was able to eviscerate it. For y'all that don't know, this is Kuro Yashiki, the former... These are both Kenpachi. He was the former Kenpachi that he fought. The only way to get the Kenpachi title is to be the Kenpachi, right? So just imagine he was the current Kenpachi at the time. He challenged him. He used his ability to eviscerate his heart. He became Kenpachi. Then he got arrested in prison, and that's when Zaraki took over. More or less. That's the line of Kenpachis. That's how it went. Due to having merged with the Shinigami Research and Development Institute's supply of Gigai, he's capable of using their mouth and hands several times over. Oh my god. He can literally merge with everything. That's S. I even put that above Kyoka Suigetsu. The only thing is, I think it takes some time to merge with everything, but once he does, bro, what? He's omnipotent. He's everywhere and he's everywhere, he's everything. He's him. He's him. Because it can take time, I'll actually drop it here. I'll drop it here. No, it goes above here tomorrow. Nice, almost done with the first day. Nice work. I won't put it above Black because he can change him to be an ant. Although, if he just turns into all of Soul Society, he can just use it to fight him back, I guess. But if there's Black, then Kyoka Suigetsu is still my top, I think. This other Kenpachi... Okay. Gagaku Kairo, because we never see his Bankai. Gagaku Kairo. Okay, so Shikai, the release command is massacre the auspicious omens and come into being. Respect the darkness as you will become decrepit with age. The creatures manifested by him were ravenous and would attack any enemies designated by Kuryoshiki. He's able to manifest at least 13 of these creatures at any given time. Bankai summons an enormous pair of jaws from the ground. So it just he can summon 13 creatures to eat everything. Kind of whack. Kind of whack. But he must have been physically dominating to be a Kenpachi. His ability, kind of whack, though. I'm going to put him... He summons helpers. I'm going to put him above Flying Dagger, dude. Yeah, I'm going to put him above Flying Dagger, dude. I don't even... She's not real. How does she get a Shikai? She's not even real. Oh, God, not him. I'm going to put her for real at unnamed. Because I don't think it's fair. Ikaku. When that dragon gets full... that's the only time his Bankai is a problem. The fact that his awakens only at a half awakened state, low-key, is whack to me. Quite unusual. Aside from the increase in power, his Bankai does not offer any special abilities, or it releases some Ryetsu, which starts to grow in strength. If he forces it to awaken suddenly, cutting the energy... Kaku's Ryetsu rises as the dragon crest slowly fills with crimson dye. It fills faster when he spins it with the center handle. His Zanpakuto is very lazy in battle, needs to be woken up. Ikaku sucks. See, his Bankai is also... It's worse than this, it's worse than that. It is better than Shinji's. I will put it here at a C. But he's a double C. He's a double C'er. Oh, that's a B. His power, it like ephemeral tendrils and it sucks the soul life out of people. Bro, I really like his power. I wish he would use it more correctly. I really think if he uses powers properly, he has potential to be a captain as well. I ain't pausing nothing. Kevin Gates told me, say what you want with intention. You don't ever gotta pause nothing. I put it above Zabimaru. Yeah. Let me go look up Kujaku real quick. Oh my gosh, what's his actual name? Ruri Iro. Hey man, you listening for the wrong thing. Speed up, computer. Oh, wrong person. Here we go. Yumi Chika. His real ability. To a number of glowing peacock feather-like vines. The scale at which his power works has been compared to a Bankai. That's what I'm saying. These vines move to grapple and ensnare an opponent. Once an opponent is sufficiently subdued, the vines begin to grow energy buds that are being filled with the opponent's Ryetsu, life force, pretty much. The flowers actually use it as a form of power source, siphoning Ryetsu. When the flower bloom is collected, Ryetsu turn against the opponent. It either seriously incapacitates or kills them. So, it already says it's similar to a Bankai. It's strong enough to be compared to a Bankai, bro. What are we doing here? Yeah, he up there. He up there for sure. The wackest. We looked up Konjiko Yashizogi earlier. He makes it to B. Aren't Bankais like domain expansions? Not really. Yeah, not really. Not really. It's just a power up, but it's not a short hit, one hit kill type deal. It's more like Kaioken. Or it's more like Super Saiyan. That's a better like one-to-one comparison. Like you go Super Saiyan, your power increases, you lose the transformation, it goes back. You go Bankai, your power increases, Once you unbankai, your power goes back. It's more like going Super Saiyan. All his Kanjiko Jigis Ojis, I'm putting at the same place. They're all like B's, but different levels of B. This joint spews poison. I might make it actually to an A. Ashisogi Jizo. Let me just look at Myri. This one might be a case of his Shikai's better than his Bankai. The command blade glows and transforms. Venom of a spider bite. When an opponent is stabbed with it, it severs the brain signals controlling the neural impulse. How you gonna get stabbed? Look at that. Yeah, I already lost interest. The fact that it said you gotta stab it, yeah, I lost interest. Myri sticks his finger in one eye of the baby's head, causing it to begin to leak dark fluid. The baby mouth open. Anyone not of Myri's blood who hears the scream for 4 seconds will be paralyzed. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not impressed. It's a C. It's a high C, but it's still a C. It's better than Zabimaru. Actually, his is better than Zabimaru too. Let me stop capping. Yeah. Oh yeah, S. Urahara, hat and clogs. His is S2. Because he can stitch himself up. Now you go above Sakanade. For sure S. Hat and clogs for sure S. That's an easy S. However, his Shikai, just a B. I could see it being. I can make it into A actually. Let me look up Benahime's powers. I can see the Shikai making it to A. Benihime is capable of producing and manipulating a crimson-colored energy to perform a variety of attacks. The verbal command. Fires strong crimson destructive energy. Oh yeah, it's mad versatile. After analyzing the techniques, reishi composition, and the subject matter, by drawing a circle of energy within the edge of Benihime and Tamei, this technique can cancel out an enemy's attack at the point of contact. Yeah, I put that at A, right? Yeah, it's perfect at an A. It's perfect at an A. Her joint whack. All the visors, yeah, they for sure gonna be stuck at a C. Oh, he got the redirect. He didn't use a Bankai though. His joint can redirect energy attacks. I would put it above Zabimaru actually. No, I wouldn't personally. But it's a B. It's a solid B. Yeah, he didn't do much with it. It just fires back at like twice the strength, but if you don't fire, just put him into a fight. Rukia is going S. She makes everything immediately below 0. I'm gonna put her above Urahara actually. Zanka no Tanchi. No, because it's dangerous for her too. It's dangerous for her. If she stays in this form too long, her heart could stop. But it is mad powerful. Mad powerful. Yeah, she goes here. Sode no Shirayuki, which is her Shikai. It's a B. It's a low B, but it's a B. Yeah. I feel like Tensuzan Getsu should rise a little more, actually. It's absolute freezing. Her joint Haka no Togami is absolute freezing. I'll go look it up just to make sure I'm right. I should just type in Rukia. Yeah, absolute 0. That's what I mean. Not 0. Not just below 0. Absolute 0. pillar of cold mist rises up from the air from where Rukia is, raising her blade towards her opponent. Rukia releases a massive wave of freezing cold, similar to Sugi no Mai Hakurin. Freezes anything in its path to absolute zero. Physical contact with Rukia herself causes other people to begin freezing solid due to how cold her body is. Yeah. She can change her environment. Anything, like I said, anything that can affect the weather is S tier to me. Her joint in Hitsugaya's would go toe-to-toe. Hitsugaya's would win because his has more destructive force, but hers has more of an environmental change. Yeah, she's right at... This is like the pinnacle of absolute beings. Rukia is the gatekeeper of being an absolute being. All of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With that being said, I gotta drop him actually. But these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and arguably 6, absolute. These top 5 for sure, absolute pinnacle of beings. Grown Hitsugaya, you could argue is an absolute pinnacle. We just didn't see enough though. Oh, this is the lieutenant, Rukia's former lieutenant. The guy that lost to the number 9 Arankar. His trident controls water. I do like that. You can go C. But you lost to an Arankar, though. You can go here. You met Rukia's voice actor? You get a picture too? You get a picture on an autograph. Yeah, he gotta go here. Nejibana. Maybe he just didn't use his powers well. Whoops. Kain Shiba. Ability lies in the manipulation of water. Being hit with it is reminiscent of being hit by crashing waves. Water constantly flows from it and from Kain's surroundings. Nejibana's tip is constantly emitting water with every arc and slash, and each crushing blow creates large waves. So it's an endless barrage of waves. There's no way he should have lost to an Arankar. If he would have got to a Bankai, it probably would have been a top tier Bankai. I actually want to raise him. I would raise him to a B. A barrage of endless waterways is dope. I'm not even gonna waste time on these. No. Just go here, bro. Enra Kyoten. He steals the abilities of people. I remember him in a filler. He was in I forget which filler it was, but yeah, he steals. He might have been a light novel actually. Enra Kyoten. He's one of my favorites to use in Bleach Brave Souls. Yeah, here we go. Voice of Sinnoh from Sword Art Online. A sniper chick from Gurren Lagann. We were just talking about Gurren Lagann earlier, actually. His Shikai. Enra Kyoten has the power to mimic any Zanpakuto abilities his current wielder has witnessed beforehand. Yes, if it sees it, it could do. In the game, he has the abilities of Byakuya, Visor dude. He could pretty much do everybody's stuff. He even had Aizen stuff. He even had some hypnosis stuff. Yeah, no, he tough. He can mimic everybody's abilities. He's going up to S. He might be low S though. Better. Can mimic. Better. Yes, right here. He's S for sure. Imagine being able to just steal everybody's flow. And there's no limit to what he can steal. If he sees it, he want it, he got it, bro. Asauchi, which is an unnamed sword. Not sure. I only really wanted to rate the... I'll go Arankars too. Zero. All he does is get big and powerful. He is a C. He might be a high C though. No, it's not better than Tosen's really. Actually, it is better than Tosen's. Better than that. Better. better. I think he'll fall right here. This is him not in a release state, though. He's dumb. Go here. Is he fully released? I don't think he is. It says evolved, and this isn't him evolved. I'm just going to go not show on this one, actually. Stark. People play with his name. People play with Stark's name like he ain't him. He's not S, but he is for sure top of A. The fact that he shoots a Cerro Blast. He shoots Cerro Blast left and right. Stop playing with Big Stark. Number one is spotted for a reason. Number one is spotted for a reason. I can't put him actually there because Gen Ichimaru's better. He could handle this. He could handle this. Gen will actually I'll keep Gen number one actually. Yoko, that's her name. Is her name just Yoko? What's there more? It's just Yoko? Yeah, he's for sure. He's a top tier Ayer. My favoritism wants me to put him in S. He's blasting out Ceros. Country, you still in the building? Jesse looking for you. I think Jesse wants smoke. Baragon is S. Yeah. His decay power, the fact that they had to jump him and still had to use his own power against him. Yeah, he's always lurking, Jesse. The fact that they had to jump him, he's getting into the realm of gods too. I low-key don't even think, I don't know if grown Hitsugaya could even take him. He got to go right here. Yep, realm of gods, realm of perfection. Oh, this is, I think Chad beat up this person. Yeah, they was just throwing hands, right? No, I'm thinking of the wrong thing. I don't care. I'm not going to rank all of these people. I'm only going to rank the Espada. I'm going to throw all of... this one was actually tough. I'm not going to lie. This joint is actually tough. All these joints, though, I'm going to put them down here because I could care less. The Espada, though, we going to rank them. Hottie Bell, people don't respect her enough. She didn't lose to Hitsugaya. She got betrayed by Tosin. By Aizen, I mean. Not Tosin. She got betrayed. She controls all water. Give Bleach a rewatch. 1,000 Year Blood War is on fire right now. 1,000 Year Blood War is going crazy. Let's put you down here. Skip the filler. If you skip the filler, it's actually not a bad watch. Oh, what's her name? I can't remember her name, but yeah, she was a former Espada. She got betrayed by her own people and got dumped down. She can go into a B because when she hits this form, she's tough. She's tough in this form. She's about right there, yeah. She was former number, I think, 4 or 5, something like that. Might have been 3, actually. Yeah, we not ranked. Why is he unnamed, but you got his partner right here? Like you don't know their name. Oh, it's the name of the releases. Oh, Ukiura Murcielago. Do they have his other form? They do. So this form's actually kind of whack. I'm going to put it at C. It's above him. No, it's not. Which means you actually probably shouldn't be here. Yeah. But the second form goes crazy. Not quite S crazy, but A crazy. I think you break right in here. Actually, I'm tripping. You might be down here. Filler does have... my favorite arc in Bleach, and this is a hot take, and I put it on TikTok, and I got a lot of hate for it already. My favorite arc in Bleach was the Bount filler arc. I feel like the Bount arc is where we saw the most plot progression. No, well, not plot progression, but I feel like that's where we saw the most character development. After the whole Aizen arc, it goes into the Bount stuff, and we see Ichigo fine-tune how to use his Bankai. We see him come into power. We see the Captain Commander kind of teach Ichigo a little bit, give him some words of wisdom when they're going to fight the Bounts. I think the Bount was instrumental in understanding how each character utilizes their powers and comes to understand what they need to do when using the abilities. We see a lot of Renji. That's probably where Renji takes the most W's. Like Renji be fighting those Bounts. He be wrecking with them Bounts. But that's where you see a lot of characters really utilize their abilities. But it's filler, so like it just gets overlooked. It's the longest filler, I think, but it's worth it. It was worth the watch. Noritora, he has strong skin, grows 6 arms. That's about it. He grows 6 arms. Where in this would I put growth of 6 arms? Right here. Yep, you can go right above Ikaku, but you're not beating Chain and Whip. You're not beating Chain and Whip either. You're not beating Chain and Whip either. You can. You can. Okay. Honestly, y'all ain't beating Chain and Whip either. No. Y'all for sure above Ikaku, though. Y'all for sure above Ikaku. I'm not going to disrespect y'all like that. Yeah. Could care less. Grim Jaw Jagajag. He's a B. I would put you worse than Rose, honestly, because you just get a little speed. You just get a little speed, bro. It ain't nothing that really changed. It ain't nothing that really changed you, big bro. Trash. Fake Grimjaw. I'ma disrespect you because I don't like you. Go down here. I don't like you. 6. Get those little junks that shoot stuff, boy. You was so whack. Lupin, I think his name was. Oh, he was the speedy joint. He was the speedy Espada who fought Byakuya. He had all the eyes that would like stop a body part. I think he's a B. I would put him above Zangetsu and Future Zangetsu. Yeah. Am I hating on? I'm not hating. That's why I put him at a B. I'm not hating, but he's not like he's a speedster in the realm of Espada, but he wasn't fast. Well, he might have been a little faster than Byakuya, not faster now. But there's other characters faster than him. Oh, y'all are gonna hate me for this. Y'all see my man Saizo Aporo? Y'all gonna hate me for this. He is S. He is the bottom of S tier. I'm gonna show you. Because without prior knowledge, literally the only person that could beat this man was Mayuri. Without prior knowledge, he whooping everybody because he gonna hit that resurrección. He gonna get a little blood from you. He gonna spawn these joints and you dead. Head Captain would have beat him with his Bankai, but literally nobody. I don't think anybody else could have beat him. I can't spell his name, and that's gonna suck. Maybe I can just use whatever this is. Fornicadas. His body swells to enormous stuff. Da 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 da. 3 da 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 da. He is capable of forming a protective shield by wrapping his wing. Okay, special ability. Carbon copy. He can unleash a massive amount of black liquid from his back. When droplets of the liquid touch an opponent, a copy of them is created that uses their own individual abilities against them. This is the one I'm talking about. Tetro de Teteri. Japanese and Spanish for puppet theater. By grabbing an opponent with one of his wings and then spitting them out, one of the strands of his wings become engulfed with purple liquid and burst open, creating small voodoo-like doll. I didn't know he has to envelop. Never mind. I'm going to drop him. I didn't know he has to envelop because a real fighter ain't being enveloped. But pretty much everything he does to the doll actually affects the person. Yeah, I didn't know he has to envelop. Any damage done to the doll's internal organs, yeah, he's gonna drop. He's gonna drop to an A. I didn't know he has to ingest. And that seems like the wing. Yeah, I would never be caught by that. But he's appropriate at an A. Oh, you're a movie. I don't know you. I'm not gonna waste time learning you. You're Kai, the Espada that copy Kai, and I'm not gonna worry about you either. Or you. Oh, you're the actual form. You can go right next to him. I don't know why they just separated y'all like that. You're the same. This dude could control wind to an extent. But you got beat up by Ichigo, so I gotta put you at a B. But because you can control wind, you kind of cool with me, dog. He had like little wind intakes here, so he would kick and launch like a wind tunnel. You got beat by Udi. I'm not tripping on. You got beat by Chad. He got beat by Chad. I'm definitely not tripping off him. You gotta go to a C. I'll put you there. This is the dude that he had to use his Bankai on because he was too strong to stop. And he also banged with Kenpachi. I gotta look him up to get his stats real quick, but I believe he might be high tier S. Iko Miki. He might end up high tier S. What the hell? It was sealed inside of Zanpakuto. Said to be the true full name, Ichiban granted Ikadome. This form, which he compares to a Bankai, rather allows to fuse with his will to draw the maximum potential. Ryatsu Blast. Well, I'm gonna just put it as not shown. I'm not looking at that. Okay. So with that being said, we have our gods. Aizen, Kyoka Suigetsu. Homie, I forgot his name, but the black ink dude. A former Kenpachi that could merge with everything. Captain Commander Yamamoto Genryusai with Zanka no Tachi. Baragon, the Espada who controls death and decay. Daigoden Hyoden Maru, the future version of Hitsugaya. Haka no Togaimi, Rukia, in her completed Bankai form. Enra Kyoten, a man who can copy any ability that's been shown. Urahara Hatton Claws with his Bankai. Shinji Sakanare, where it affects your senses, inverts everything, and what's front is backwards. Ryujin Jaka, which is Captain Commander Shikai, which is just Intense Flame, but still, who's topping Intense Flames? Suzume Baichi, 2 clicks of this and you die immediately. Fatal stabs. Minazuki Bankai, endless blood that are spewing as waves and defensive spears. And Senbon Zakura, which is flower-like sword shards. Our A's, which are formidable but not God-fearing yet. Starks, I really want to put him at the top. Gin might actually be S. I'm not going to cap that. Gin might actually be S. I like him more than Senbon Zakura. Because the speed he can retract it, and then his deadly, yeah, I like him more than Senbon Zakura. Okay. A's are not God-fearing, but super strong. You're probably going to get the beats. You're probably going to get yourself broken down. B is cool, has utility, can be useful. Not necessarily a game changer or a move shaker. You feel me? C is you're lame. You're kind of lame. Bro, we ain't really, you just stay in your lane. Just stay in your lane. C's just stay in your lanes. And the not named, not shown. Just, bro, we can't be troubled with you. We just, at the moment, we can't be troubled with you or anything you're doing. But that is my tentative ranking. And off of that, I will start up my headset and I will do Mario Kart for like 30 minutes. Maybe. Oh, my headset was on. Now it's on. Okay. Where's my control? Right here. Let me turn on my switch. Oh, I could do Family Feud. No, I'm gonna do Mario Kart. I'm testing. I'm changing in these 30 minutes. I'm gonna change my cart every race. I'm gonna change my cart every race within these 30 minutes. I can't be here. I gotta put myself what in the middle, or can I be in the top? I can be in the top. No, that's Smash Bros. I gotta put myself in the middle. Change my category on Twitch real quick. Oh my god, my mic was muted this whole time. My mic was muted this whole time. I don't know how long my mic has been muted. Like, y'all ain't say nothing. Was my mic muted during that whole end of the ranking stream? I hold whoever was in second place. I completely hold whoever was in second place, y'all. Ran over them with all my heart. Filler does? Yeah. So, only thing y'all missed me say was the ranking took 2 hours, but that's what was on my heart today. That's what I wanted to stream, a Bleach ranking system. So, I'm glad I did it. I don't regret it. I was saying, Mario Kart, but nobody's Mario. That's the reason is because Mario's so bland. It's like going to Baskin Robbins they have 32 flavors of ice cream, and you still choose just regular vanilla. You don't even go French vanilla or vanilla bean. You just go regular, generic vanilla. That's the equivalent of picking Mario in a Mario Kart to me. You don't even go Golden Mario. You don't even go Tanuki or Baby Mario. You go regular Mario. That's vanilla and a sea of different flavors, bro. I forgot to change my card. I already broke my rule. I am a professional streamer. I do get paid to stream now. YouTube sent me 2 checks. Within the year, I got a check from YouTube twice, which means I made $200 last year. I made $200 from YouTube last year. A little more, but it's like 200 subscribers. So YouTube will only pay you out once you have over 100. And for big streamers, they get paid out like the 15th of every month or something. How am I in last? Oh, I got hold. That's right. You a hoe, 4 a.m. Same on Twitch. You would think I would work on bringing up my Twitch more. And my YouTube community is just banging right now. I have been flirting with the idea of coming back to Discord, actually. I still don't think there's enough reason to, but I've been flirting with it. Give me your mushroom. Give me your mushroom. Glango wrist attack. I'm a 286. Come here, Maya. Come here. Be careful, Jay. I hate you. Oh. Bow! 5th place. Whoever you hold, Jay, blew right past him. Blew right past him at the end. Oh! Jay's on the podium. Podium, bro! Yeah, we did 2 hours doing all the ranking zombie, and now we on Mario Kart for like 30 minutes. But I'm switching my card after every race. I don't know why these have the exclamation mark. Like I haven't looked at them before. This joint has an old school look to it. Let's go old school wheels. Animal Crossing. Wild Woods. You know what I haven't seen in a while? Alice. Alice ain't been racing with us in I think it's been like 2 weeks now. Shout out to Alice if she sees this. Don't be talking to me, Xavier. We ain't cool. I'm finna race on you. Talking like we boys. Nah, I'm nodding my head, but inside I'm mentally thinking like, I'm gonna race on you. Yep. Oh yeah, for sure I'm finna get first place. Red shell, yep, I'm gonna hold you. Seeing the Minecraft movie this Sunday. Let me know how it is. I have no inclination to see it, but I am curious if it'll be good or not. Let's go, W. Wildwoods. The Chicken Jockey Chaos. I don't know what that means. Good luck, though. I hate the way this joint looks, dog. I saw it yet. Oh, Jesse saw it yesterday, and the theater wasn't packed at all. Was the movie good, though? I'm going to see. I think Sinners comes out this weekend. I'm gonna see. That's my plan for the weekend. A big UFC event. I'm gonna go see Michael B. Jordan Sinners, directed by Ryan Coogler. One thing Ryan Coogler gonna do, he gonna put Michael B. Jordan in the movie. a shell! That's what you get for holding me. Yeah, I hate this thing. Just go. I'll let you know as soon as I see it. I'm gonna catch a morning showing on Saturday. I will let you know as soon as I get out. I don't those type of movies I don't usually get hyped for, but I'm going in with a lot of expectations. The trailers have gotten me excited, so now it's got something to live up to in my opinion. That's the third time Xavier's holding. I know it's personal. I know it's personal now. Somebody sold me at the end, dog. I ain't getting smoked. You tripping. I'm in 6th place. What you talking about? Xavier and Jay did worse than me. And Xavier was trying to hold me. You hit me twice. Okay, maybe somebody conveniently hit me and you just passed me both times. Somebody might have conveniently hit me when you passed me both times. I'm willing to allow that theory. I am the pack leader. I didn't beat all these randoms, but I beat the people that matter. I beat Jesse and Country. Colin, you don't even play Mario Kart. Only real racers get the talk here. If you're not a real racer, get off your keyboard, bro. This is a real racer lobby. You ain't never once been a real racer, dog. You don't know what it's like to put rubber to these streets. You don't know what it's like to mash that gas pedal. Feel the heat on you. Otaku boy, I'm blacker than you. I forgot to change my car. Okay, my new model. I change car every 2 races because clearly that's the trend. You don't know what it's like to have to Tokyo drift. This all new to you. It's okay. Not everybody can live this life, Colin. You stay safe. You stay safe and sound. Not everybody's built for this kind of life. You can't live this racer life. Bow! Headshot. Dead. Headshot. Dead. Oh, y'all was all praying on my downfall. That's crazy. I hate K-pop. Oh, I gotta beat you off the strength. As a K-pop lover, I gotta beat you off the strength. You hold me. You hold me. You must be watching the stream. You hear me talking my trash? This for new jeans. This ad whooping I'm gonna give you for new jeans. I'm right up on you. 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 What's up? Oh, you got a banana. I'm gonna hold you if it's the last thing I do. I'm gonna hold you. Don't even trip. Got a blast. No way! Okay, I'm flying. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me back home. You'll find I'm not the man they think I was back home. No. I'm first place. Talk about it, Colin. This is what a real racer does. He really races. I put B-Day on this whole lobby. That's B-Day on everybody. I ain't seen the back of another man. No, sir. Got hold by the whole lobby. Couldn't be me. I was too busy being first place. Oh, Sunshine Airport. Look at him. He quiet now. He quiet. He don't got nothing he can say.
Awesome.
Yeah. I just had a point to prove real quick, y'all. I got hit by 50 shells. Lost all my items at the end. You must have been in the middle of the pack for real. Were you holding on to the bullet? You should have zoomed. I stole your item. I don't remember that. That don't sound familiar. That don't even sound like me. I had to beat up. I hate K-pop though. I told y'all that was for new gens. You got it when the lightning hit. Oh, that blows. Those items would have changed the whole course of your game memories. Who picked this one? Ooh, good hit, Jay. I hate K-pop is behind you. I just hold 2 men for you. They keep stealing my items by running into them. Jay, you dirty, no good hoe bag. And all I did was help you this race, and that's how you repay me? It's a cold world out there, y'all. It really is. Bring a jacket. And I missed my question block. From 2nd place to 9th, all because of Jay. Claw my way up to 7. I guess that's something. Damn, last place is crazy. Oh, hold on. Jay in first place. That bomb hit me. That bomb hit me. It blew up right when I was going through. That was either your bomb or I hate K-pop's bomb. That was the I got a likely story, but I'll accept it. I will accept it. Cause I can't be sure you laid it. It just seemed convenient timing. Cause I was like a split second, like a half second behind you. I thought we was in it together. Then I saw that bomb and I was like, I can't. It was perfectly placed where I have to go off course to avoid it, and I can't zig and zag past it. I was like, maybe I can just slow down a little bit to not get caught in the explosion. And I still got caught. Country's about to raid. He's had enough. Thursdays ain't kart days for you. That's what it is, bro. Something about the week. You're not a weekday racer. You're a weekend racer, and that's okay. Not everybody's cut out to race on weekdays. Forgot to change my cart, but that's okay because the rule was I change every 2 games now. K-pop is holding me on purpose. K-pop stayed right in front of me with a banana. K-pop watching the stream for sure. K-pop know it's me or them. No! Let me run y'all over. Let me get you. Bro! Okay. Okay. Yep. That was vengeful. And I ain't even do it to you. That was vengeful. I've got nothing but mushrooms, you dirty scumbag. I've got nothing but mushrooms this whole race. Yeah, I'm gonna get to Switch 2, because I have to play Mario Kart World, and I have to play Smash whenever they announce it. This race, I've got nothing but mushrooms, y'all. This is insane. But yeah, I'm gonna shell out money for it. Mario Kart World and Mario and Super Smash Brothers, whatever they announce for that. Those are the reasons I'll always buy a Nintendo console, honestly. Those games, I do get endless amounts of enjoyment from those games. I will give them that. Like, I've played Smash since 2018, and it's still just as fun. I've played Mario Kart 8 since whenever it dropped, and it's still just as fun. So for those 2 reasons alone, that's enough for me to get the console. Those really might be legit the only games that I play on too. That's the crazy part. That's what you get. Spreading fire. Spreading lies and fire. Oh my gosh. No! I got bombed. This map blew for me. Every time I would get started, I would get hold, and all I got was mushrooms. Oh, Podium Bros. Podium Bros in effect. What's up? Hate everything here. Hate everything here. Oh, change my cart. Change my cart. Change my cart every 2 races. I haven't used the B-Dasher really. Put the high rule on it. In the clouds, because we finna get high as a kite by then. I heard the console won't have a physical copy of the game, only a code in the game case. Once you run out of the data, you have to delete. No, they'll have physical copies. I know if you get the bundle. Well, actually, let me look that up. Let me look that up. Because they say they're charging more for a physical copy. But I do believe the physical copy is, from what I heard, the physical copy is a cartridge. But all the cartridges is just the data which will install into the system. I panicked, used my horn that had hit you. I read as soon as you did it, I was like, that's a emotional, that's a vengeful item use. I knew what it was, but you still hold me. But no, they will have physical copies. Even though the physical copy just transfers data digitally, it'll be something physical you run into. That's the rumors at least. But I gotta get the physical. So yeah, I'm finna pay extra for that physical. I'm not getting the bundle. I'm getting the system and then I'm getting the game. People gonna be like, well, you spend the $30 more than you have to. Yeah, but I'm gonna have a physical copy of it that I can show off in my collection. I'm a collector. This cart sucks. This B dash or B ass. Jay! Follow me into the horn, bro. Oh my gosh, I'm being hoed relentlessly by K-pop. K-pop. You stole my Dunalons? No, this map is for crash out. This map is for crash outs, bro. How did I hate K-pop is hating on me, bro. I swear they watching the stream. That hate is generational. I would have been 5th or 4th if my mushroom didn't get stolen. Someone hit me with a plant and dropped me down to 11. Change cards. This B dasher sucks. Trying to use things I haven't used before. I don't think I've used the standard light. Let me go with the higher one. I just gotta. I hate K-pop is on my bumper. I hate K-pop is on my bumper, y'all. Remember that. I got a Blue Eyes White Dragon rug. It's the Yu-Gi-Oh card. It's a tiny rug though. When I get my next paycheck, I'm gonna order a bigger size one. It's so tiny, but I like it. If I can get a bigger version, that's love. It's cool. What I got is cool. Boo! TikTok pendulum, TikTok clock. Boo! Not DS. BS. That's what I said. I don't mind TikTok clock. I'm okay with it. It's not my favorite stage. It's not my worst stage. I do okay. You a hoe, whoever did that. gonna save you, stupid. I hate K-pop. Always this K-pop hating hustle. No, it hold me the clock. Bro, I got hit with a red shell right at the end. Oh, you did bad too. That's crazy. I hate K-pop is the #1 hater in the world. I promise y'all. #1 hater in the world. Okay, the standard bike was cool. Let me get my roll on. Anything but Cheeseland. I hate Cheeseland. Goober is a bitch. Goober must have hurt country feelings for real. Let me hit him with this Clangle wrist attack. Gotcha. I'm gonna do 3 more races and then I'm gonna call it. 3 more races and I'm gonna call it a night. Let's all get in. Let's all get on the podium. On Mario Kart Worlds, I'm running Penguin. I'm running the Happy Cow. I'm running Moo Moo Meadow. Running K Diddy. Who's K Diddy? Dashy's long beef with DK will end her beef with the cow. No way, the cow too happy. He's gonna end up using the cow. I think he'll give up Yoshi for the cow. You oh no! I think I ran into it. I don't think somebody held it. Where's all my sound effects? Can't stand Jay. How do I get hit with fire? I'm in 10th place. Oh, I'm in last place. 10th is last in this line. No, we got 12. We got 12. We did have 12. Those people just way behind. It wouldn't make no sense to hold on to this. I almost hold first place. Oh, I did all that racing and got second. Let's go. This bike kind of lit. All right, remember this loadout, y'all. Flame bike, leafy grass wheel. I think I got the clouds for the joint. It was I Heart K-pop. I'm on that podium now. I'm on that podium now. Country hit me with the star. Country, you hold him. You hold. I'm gonna run this setup one more time. Because, like I said, we get 2 races every setup. Jay, you hit country with a star first. Everything's breaking down. My controller fell. Oh, my controller fell so bad it disconnected. Okay, we back. Everything's devolving. You ran into it. It went from accidental hoeing to on purpose now. $11 people. Let's go. We gotta hate on K-pop. K-pop elected. We need to hate back on K-pop. Remember, if you see that Peach with the Hasbro setup, destroy it. Playing a Vista Tech. Green, we got 286. See, I couldn't hate on I hate K-pop because people hated on me. Damn, I hold myself. Ah, 4th place. K-pop, man. Nobody's hating on K-pop but me. Jesse going through it, apparently. K-pop went out of their way to hold me with that bot. Right. Last race for me. Last race for me, y'all. Last race for the stream. Last race for the team. I'm finna do the cheat setup everybody does. Hasbro. Let's go team Hasbro. Jesse, what happened? Every force must have an equal and opposite reaction. Oh, country holds you, huh? That response lets me know country hoagie somehow. Of course it's not the happy cow. Why would everybody pick the happy cow? Somebody had the hose with piranha plant drink. Alright, last race. Last race. Persona 5 Royal is on Switch? What? Who in the Atlas allowed that? Let me go ahead and cut around. Clang a wrist attack. Whole bag. Look at Karma. Karma look good, don't she? Somebody stole my protection! Bro! Somebody's hoeing with fire! Bro! No, Tim, I still haven't read the book. I'm gonna read chapter 1 tonight. Hey, I Hate K-Pop is in 10th place. I was in 3rd place, and I got hit with fire and then a shell as soon as I got out the waterfall. And when I got out the waterfall and got hit with a shell, it hit me straight down, so they thought I hit the water and had to spin me back up. I'm done. That's it. Oh, you saw me throw that, huh? Somebody hold me with a red. I was just hoeing back. Somebody took me off my second place. Purpose. Alright, stream. That's a good stream for a good team. You feel me? Wait, wrong button. Switch. There we go. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna get up out y'all way. Clang a wrist attack. Let's play some, let's go. I'll see y'all tomorrow for Smash Bros. Good Bleach ranking. I'll see y'all tomorrow, bros. Peace.
You know I keep enough for everyone. Lavender the town, take the body and I bury it. The boys still poison, they don't wanna bring a fairy in. Wake up, I'll be rolling purple over here, they call it Grey Tusk, yeah. Level 1 Ekans can't rap snaked up. If we come through in black and they don't know who we are, then it ain't us. Best friend lovers leg front. Reach out but they can't touch. Yeah, they try to catch us but they couldn't even shake none. This money attracted, how she acting, I can't move a muscle. Metal jackets, icy lackey, clothes, casket, iron bundle. Boom, hammer big as me, they think the pocket rocket body double. Watch him fumble, understatement crumble, put his body under. Any last words I heard him mumble. We put ops in crustal, shiny turds, we get my split. This line of red is Sprite Plus. Faster with it, create after image, how to fight double. I'm with my J, he passed the blade, we shoot it tandem just like doubles. Me and gaming out this world like UB2, our pockets muscle. 380, my special girl, and she gon' rep you if you sliding up like his bitch. Live a lot like he was trying to die, he rep the set shit, but he tried to switch up on the game. Suda wood on money, it's too many O's to my name. Your money walking, but if you press me and hold my change. If it gets sticky, pick the ball. Long reach, I hit a fall. Lock me and touch them all. My killer sweet straight out the ball. Seeing pot this chopper, biting this long. Black and white, 2 plot the pen I used to write for this song. Not really writing, but it's a Mr. My man. No choice but to evolve. Whole trap on timing. If we turn up, they dying. Something like Paris song. I really get violent. J hold a blade, get tapped by Ira. They're Careful, sticky, cuz like hyphen. Go stand by it. Still my head, 791 lion. Watch it roar.
And my parrot said screeching, it'll drop your defense. I push the whip on sight the road, bike was not too speedy. You would've thought that talk was easy till I caught you sleeping. He cannot spot the team and I'll put him in a box, believe me.
Hurry up my hands, these old niggas got no guts. 462s, Tyrannosaurus told you hold up. Precision, I can hit the red dot on a gold duck. Slow down, slow up. Street code nap, I just woke up. Introduced to Erica the Blaine. Got a magma on a jump bluff connected through the flame. And it ain't losing damage when it's dancing in the rain. Nigga ass when a tournament, I can do anything.
Many rings, I hold up the Z.
Them obstacles turn obsolete. He obstacle, he obs to me.
I'm monster moving rocket speed.
Man, you would thought this Gen 4 how when peso move my monsters meet.
Sandy shock, I lock my feet. Magnerize the block up the heat. Best about the time my rivals just don't know it yet. If you run the set, clanger is the 10. I swear they finna zap the cannon, but they'll probably miss us. Spot the opposition. Braylon, we going 286. 561 and 305 down to Texas, she did.